Also this weekend, the president sat down with Fox News host and salon haircut photo number 7, Maria Bartiromo. And Maria immediately held Trump's feet to the fire to make sure they were nice and cozy.
Mr. President, thanks so much for sitting down with me today.
Thank you.
Here we are in the week that the Dow Jones Industrial Average just hit $23,533 trillion of market value created since your election, and largely because of this anticipation and hope that your policies will get implemented.
Mr. President, first question, you're amazing. Follow-up, can you hear my questions from so far up your ass? And can you hear them? And Bartiromo wasn't the only one praising Trump. So was Trump.
If you look at what I've done between regulations, I've cut more regulations in 9 months than any president has cut during the entire term that they're in. Nobody's
you're
cut
better
regulations.
than President Bush. I mean, the federal pages are down 30% under your leadership.
Well, and by the way, I've just begun because
so there's more regulation.
Well, there's a lot more. I mean, really a lot more. I mean, I think I can double it before it's over.
Yes, he's going to double the number of pages that aren't there. By the time I'm done, America will be an absolutely lawless hellscape. Dump anything you want into the drinking water, because you know what they say, when life hands you paint thinner, make people drink paint thinner-aid. But there was one area where Bartiromo thought things were too lax.
I'm wondering what you think about tech right now, because you have these companies that are more powerful than ever before. They've got everything, all this data on us. They're selling the data. Should the tech companies be more regulated? Okay.
It'll be very interesting to see what... There are two very distinct views on that. Honestly, I can go either way on it.
Yep, just like the sign on Truman's desk. The buck stops here or somewhere else. I can go either way on it. But there's no denying that Trump loves tech. He loves it, especially Twitter.
Yeah, he
loves that thing. And he couldn't resist praising his own tweets.
You know, they're well-crafted. I was always a good student. I'm like a person that does well with that kind of thing.
Oh, you can tell he was a good student. I mean, even back then, all of his papers were 140 characters or less. George Washington won the Revolutionary War because he was like a person that does very well with that kind of thing. Hashtag fake teeth. And on Saturday, and I'm much better than George Washington because unlike him, I can tell a lie. I tell a lot of them. Oh. And on Saturday, Donald Trump announced an exciting new development. I will be allowing, as president, the long-blocked and classified JFK files to be opened. That's right. The documents will be released by the National Archives this Thursday, is what they want you to think. Are we expected to believe that a single National Archives could release all these documents? And what is a National Archive but a fancy word for book depository? Think about it. I haven't. Now, there you go. I haven't. It's raining. Now, here's the real deal. The full deal is this. Trump's not actually throwing open the files. The release of the documents was actually mandated to occur this month under a 1992 law. So this was scheduled. And he's taking credit for it. I have given it some thought, and I have come to the courageous decision that I will be allowing Christmas to happen this year. You're welcome, Whoville. Now, most people... Whoa. That sink in. Now, they love Christmas a lot. Now, most people believe that the documents should be unsealed, but because Lee Harvey Oswald took a mysterious trip to Mexico weeks before the assassination, some historians are concerned that the document could be damaging to U.S.-Mexico relations. Oh, I think that ship has sailed. I think that's... Bye-bye. Of course, Trump's tweet that he would release the JFK files came right during the whole Gold Star family controversy. So people say it might have been for a distraction or something like that. So now, whenever Trump feels cornered, he's just going to declassify America's biggest secrets. Robert Mueller is presenting the findings of the Russia investigation on Tuesday, ... The same day I'm giving away an alien plasma cannon from Area 51. 10th caller wins. We got a great show for you tonight.